So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the formal opening of Skyline Hall, the newest of William Paterson's 10 residence halls. My name is Michael Sieve, and I have the pleasure of serving as chair of the university's Board of Trustees. This is the fourth ribbon cutting in recent years, including the opening of University Hall, the renovations of Preakness Hall, and Hunsaker Hall. I think you'll agree the more is better when it comes to these ceremonies, as William Paterson continues to develop a world-class campus to prepare its students for successful academic and professional careers. Just last year, we celebrated the renovation of Hunsaker Hall, the college's first academic building here on the Wayne campus. Today, we gather formally to open a brand new residence hall. As different as these buildings are, their uses and their histories, they both represent, in their own ways, the commitment of this board, President Heldobler, and his administration to building a campus that supports all of the needs of our diverse community of students, faculty, and staff for generations to come. With Skyline Hall, William Paterson has a building that sets the standard amongst New Jersey's public universities in terms of both its green construction and its student-centered design. It represents a sound investment in our campus and in our students. So it is now my great pleasure to introduce President Richard Heldobler. Since taking office last year, President Heldobler has put a real emphasis on nurturing a sense of community amongst all of William Paterson's diverse members. So I know that he is particularly excited to see how Skyline Hall is already supporting that important mission. President Heldobler.
Thank you, Chair Steve, and thank you all for being here today. Welcome to William Paterson University, but more importantly, welcome to Skyline Hall. This beautiful building is already home to nearly 300 of our sophomore, junior, and senior students who are enjoying its comfortable suites, its many community gathering spaces, and its spectacular views. It was designed to enhance the living and learning environment for everybody who lives or visits, and contribute to a stronger and healthier community, which we know contributes to long-term academic success. I can't wait for you all to take a tour in just a short while and see for yourself the wonderful space that this building has to offer. But first, I want to thank some of the many people who made this eco-friendly building possible. I first want to thank Chair Steve for his remarks and for his great leadership for the University Board of Trustees. I'd also like to recognize Vice Chair Galandek and our student trustees, Johnson and Barr, who are here with us today. Thank you for being here and for your support. William Paterson is fortunate to have trustees who are strongly committed to the university's mission to serve students in the great state of New Jersey. And this new building is just the latest example of that shared vision. I'd also like to thank the Vice President for Administration and Finance, Steve Boyer, and his team for guiding this very complex project to completion. But in particular, I want to recognize Associate Vice President for Administration, Kevin Garvey. I saw Kevin somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Thanks, Kevin. Special thank you to Vice President of Student Development, Mickey Camarata, who's seated in the front row here, and her team for making sure every day that this building is meeting our students' needs. Mickey, we're going to stand up and say thank you. So we can say thank you. Additionally, I'd like to recognize Associate Vice President and Dean of Students, Glenn Sherman, and former Dean of Residence Life, Joe Caffarelli, and the Interim Director of Residence Life, Rebecca Baird. Residence Life folks see to the many day-to-day needs of thousands of college students here and in our other residence halls, and do such a great job of programming fun and educational and retention events for their residents. Getting hundreds of college students into a brand new building presents challenges even under the best circumstances, and the Res Life crew have handled it smoothly and calmly. The parents were amazed that when they were on move-in day, before they could even unload their trunk, the stuff was gone and near the elevator. So we thank you for all of your great work on move-in day and every day helping our students. We'd also like to thank the many partners in this significant project for their understanding of the unique needs of student housing and their commitment to designing and building a great space for our students. I'd like to thank our partners, Clark, Caton, and Hintz Architects of Trenton, who have representatives here today. Thanks for being here. Also, thanks to Dobco Incorporated, the project's general contractors, who are just down the road here in Wayne. I know that we have several folks for Dobco here with us today, so thank you to all of them. Are they here? Wave hello. Thanks so much. I also want to thank the Gilbane Building Company for serving as the construction manager on the project. Thank you to everyone from Gilbane's Newark office who is with us here today. Wave hello. Thanks so much. We are especially excited to mark the opening of Skyline Hall because it represents both a new era in environmentally aware design and construction, and a new phase in the student residential experience here at William Paterson. Simply put, this isn't the dorm of cinder block rooms, creaky bed frames, cramped closets, and crowded common bathrooms that many of us remember from our own college days. Rather, it is a cutting-edge facility that our students can truly call home during the academic year. The suite-style living spaces provide them with comfortable rooms, shared bathrooms, and common areas, while larger spaces throughout the building, like we are in today, and the large communal kitchen and lounges with televisions, gaming areas, group and private study areas help bring together our diverse population of residents. For many of our students, residence hall life is one of the most formative parts of the university experience. It is where they meet lifelong friends, they learn about themselves and others while talking late into the night or sharing a pizza. Their campus home is not just a place to lay their head at night. So Skyline Hall is a place of vibrant educational and social events that allow our students to truly feel part of this great campus community that we call William Paterson. We recognize that learning takes place everywhere on campus, so our infrastructure must support those interactions and discoveries wherever they might occur. Skyline is consistent with that strategy and consistent with our commitment to building a greener campus to house what is becoming a more environmentally conscious community. We have a distinctive, large solar power installations, electric car charging stations, and now we have Skyline Hall with its many green features, including lots of energy efficient windows that take advantage of our campus's spectacular geography to capture the abundant natural light, which provides the signature Manhattan views that inspired its name and which will, I'm sure, inspire its residents. So thank you all so much for being here today. Your continued support of this great university means the world to us. Now I'd like to invite Interim Director of Residence Life, Rebecca Baird, to say a few words. Becky?
Good afternoon, and thank you, Dr. Helldobler. While today's weather may not have cooperated in the way that we would have hoped, I'm still very overjoyed to be here with you today as we celebrate the opening of Skyline Hall. An endeavor of this magnitude takes a significant level of partnership and collaboration, and I echo my appreciation to those previously mentioned by the President, as well as to Eric Rosenberg and his team for their leadership and partnership related to the technology and the security here in Skyline Hall. I think I did see Eric, so great, thank you very much. A round of applause for Eric. Our goal as a Residence Life team is to provide students with a living environment that enhances their overall experience as students at William Paterson University. I hope that you would all agree that Skyline Hall will certainly help us meet and exceed those goals. In just the few short weeks we've had students living in the hall, we have seen and experienced a great sense of community. Many students have taken advantage of the large kitchen and the lounge spaces, socializing, studying, and engaging with their fellow students. We had a great first program in the Skyline kitchen called Cookies and Chat. Students got to know one another, share some delicious treats. It was a fabulous experience, great turnout. And just 2 nights ago, the Residence Life team hosted an Starting Off Successful event, giving students academic tips and giveaways to help them start and stay on track academically this semester. Our team looks forward to planning many more events and programs for our students and with our students to showcase the great amenities in this hall. Student response and reaction has been overwhelmingly positive here in Skyline. Many students have talked about particularly being fond of the high ceilings, the large windows, and the abundance of natural light, as was mentioned earlier. The community kitchen, I think, would be the resident favorite at this point. We didn't take an official poll, but that's my instinct. It definitely has made a great impact on our community and has been used regularly by our students. Our staff has enjoyed seeing and hearing the students within the Skyline community taking other students on tours and talking with great pride and enthusiasm about the building and all that it has to offer. Our team is very grateful to everyone who helped bring this building online, and we look forward to engaging with many more students, staff, and faculty in Skyline, as well as our other residence halls on campus throughout the upcoming semester. Thank you very much.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow.